Have you ever looked at your male cat and wondered what is truly going on inside that furry head? Behind the swagger, the lazy stretch on the sofa, and those sudden midnight eyes lies a secret world that science is only just beginning to decode. Male cats are not merely larger versions of their female counterparts. Their brains, hormones, instincts, and even the way they express affection are wired through a different evolutionary lens. To understand the male cat is to peer into the life of a house philosopher who was once an alley warrior. This journey begins with a surprising revelation about their physical coordination. If you have ever noticed that your tomcat consistently bats at a toy with his left paw or leads with his left leg, you are witnessing a biological phenomenon. Research from Queen's University Belfast has confirmed that over 50% of male cats are left-pawed. This isn't a mere quirk of movement, it is a window into their neural architecture. Just as in humans, paw dominance is tethered to the brain's hemispheres, suggesting that the feline swagger of a male cat is a direct reflection of how his mind processes logic and emotion. Beyond their coordination, the very silhouette of a male cat tells a story of survival and strength. They don't just look bigger, they are built with a distinct biological blueprint. Testosterone carves out a body structure characterized by wider heads, thicker necks, and powerful shoulders. These physical traits are the armor of a creature designed to patrol and defend. However, the most profound changes occur beneath the surface. This hormonal drive dictates a life of high-alert territory marking and competitive edge. When a male cat is neutered, we witness a remarkable scientific transformation rather than sorcery. His aggression can drop by as much as 80%, his stress levels plummet, and the warrior spirit softens into that of a peaceful companion. This shift doesn't just change his personality, it fundamentally alters his life path. While intact males often face shorter lifespans due to the dangers of roaming and fighting, a neutered male kept indoors can see the gap in longevity disappear entirely. By removing the hormonal stressors, we aren't just changing their behavior, we are literally adding years to their lives. Understanding the male cat also requires acknowledging the historical and cultural lens through which we view them. The very term Tom carries a weight of history, tracing back to a 1760 publication titled The Life and Adventures of a Cat. The mischievous protagonist, Tom, was so captivating that his name became synonymous with the entire sex, eventually inspiring icons like Tom and Jerry. This legacy of the mischievous romantic continues to shape our expectations of their behavior today. Yet, as we move deeper into the inner circle of feline science, we find that their most guarded secrets aren't about their names or their paws, but about the invisible threads of biology that connect them to their ancestors and their future offspring. We are diving into the 7 most fascinating facts that even lifelong cat parents rarely know, promising to reveal your feline friend in a completely new light. The biological tapestry of the male cat is woven with threads of genetic rarity and hidden legacies that influence the very atmosphere of our homes. Consider the striking prevalence of the orange tabby. It is no trick of the light that approximately 80% of ginger cats are male. This phenomenon is rooted deeply in the X chromosome, which carries the gene for orange fur. While a female requires 2 copies of this gene to display a sunset-colored coat, a male needs only 1, making the orange tomcat a ubiquitous icon of the feline world, from the fictional Garfield to the real-life companion reclining on your rug. Yet, this genetic lottery suggests that every orange female you encounter is a biological rarity, a queen who has defied the statistical odds of her kind. This genetic programming extends far beyond the color of their fur. It reaches into the very temperament of the next generation. A groundbreaking study revealed that a father's personality can echo through his kittens, even if he never meets them. Kittens, fathered by social, confident males, tend to grow into curious and trusting adults, while those from timid fathers often retain a cautious edge. It is a profound reminder that nature and nurture are dance partners, and the spirit of a father lingers in the heartbeat of his offspring. As we move into the quiet hours of the night, the male cat's role shifts from a playful companion to a sentinel of the sanctuary. In the wild, the paternal instinct is often absent, with most males moving on after mating and leaving the heavy lifting of rearing kittens to the mother. However, the domestic environment has allowed for beautiful anomalies, most notably in Siamese males. These fathers have been observed engaging in tender acts of allogrooming, lying beside their kittens to provide warmth, and standing guard against potential threats. This rare display of feline fatherhood suggests that under the right conditions, the male heart is capable of deep, nurturing devotion that transcends basic instinct. This capacity for connection is further reflected in how they communicate with their human guardians. Many owners find their male cats to be particularly vocal, utilizing a range of chirps, trills, and meows to initiate conversation. Behaviorists suggest that this vocalization serves as a social bridge, a way for the male to replace the competitive, territorial silence of his ancestors with a bond of trust and mutual understanding. This midnight security and social engagement are not merely habits, they are rituals of trust. When your male cat follows you from room to room or engages in a trust fall by exposing his belly, he is signaling that his guard is down. The transition from a hormone-driven alley warrior to a domestic house philosopher is one of the most remarkable journeys in the animal kingdom. By understanding the science behind their wider jowls and their left-pawed logic, we begin to see their midnight zoomies and vocal demands not as nuisances, but as the expressions of a complex creature who has chosen to integrate us into his inner circle. He is a guardian who senses the subtle shifts in the household, a sentinel who watches over the perimeter while his family sleeps, and a friend who uses his voice to bridge the gap between two very different species. The legacy of the male cat is not defined by the battles he once fought in the shadows of the wild, but by the profound transformation he undergoes within the safety of our homes. We have seen how science deconstructs his every move, from the left-pawed dominance that reveals his unique neural wiring to the genetic blueprints that paint his coat in shades of orange. Yet, the true mystery of the tomcat lies in his capacity to adapt. When we observe a male cat choosing to use his voice as a social bridge, he is effectively overriding thousands of years of predatory silence in favor of a conversation with us. This shift from a solitary alley warrior to a house philosopher is a testament to the strength of the feline-human bond. It is a reminder that his larger frame, thick neck, and muscular shoulders, once built for defense, are now repurposed to offer a sense of security and presence in our shared living spaces. By choosing to neuter and protect our male companions, we are doing more than just managing behavior. We are honoring their potential for a long, peaceful life. The shorter lifespans, once associated with males, are being rewritten by responsible care, allowing these sentinels to remain by our sides for nearly 2 decades. Even the rare fatherly instincts of the Siamese or the echoing personality traits passed down through a father's DNA remind us that the male cat is a creature of deep, often hidden, emotional complexity. Every trill, every headbutt, and every quiet moment of perimeter patrolling is a gift of trust from a predator who has decided that you are his most valuable ally. To live with a male cat is to share a home with a creature of loyalty and mystery. Their swagger is not just for show. It is the confidence of a soul that feels understood. As we look into those bright, inquisitive eyes, we see the culmination of nature and nurture working in harmony to create a bond that is as enduring as it is fragile. In the quiet exchange of a gaze or the soft weight of a paw, we find the true heart of the male cat, a fragile yet devoted spirit that thrives on the sanctuary we provide. Their journey from the wild to the hearth is a profound contemplation of the enduring bond of trust between humans and cats. If you have been moved by the secret world of your tomcat, please like, comment with your cat's quirks, and subscribe to Cute Cat Class for more stories that reveal the soul behind the whiskers.